Yeah, we just have to make sure if anybody else comes to have folders.
The video. Time. The video is finally working. How many of you actually really know who I am? Raise your hands. How many of you actually really know who I am? Wow, a lot of people here know who I am. So today I'm not going to speak about who I am or what I do. Today is actually about you. And what you do and what you're not actually doing to growth and to be better in business. Because I am already, here speaking on the stage. So if you want to know more about me, you can also Google. But today is about all of you. Okay, the first thing we're going to talk about is about my logo. You see this logo? When you see this logo over there, what do you think? What is the first thing that comes to your mind? Yes, what else? Do you see the devil? What do you see? What do you see? So some people, I have a story to tell. Once I was an Uber driver. I had to take an Uber, and this sweet Jamaican lady was sitting next to me, and she's taking me to the beach, and she looked at my shoes. And she said, I think I've seen these shoes before, but it is a store that's on the beach that worships the devil. And I'm like, who worships the devil? She's like, there's a store on the beach that has that logo over there that worships the devil. I said, let me explain to you that that is the Daredevil. And she's like, what is the Daredevil? I said, the Daredevil is the one that makes you drive an Uber and pick up a complete stranger to be inside of your car. That's the Daredevil. That's the one that makes you make money, find the ways to struggle, to survive, and to be better, and to grow. And I said to her, despite the fact that you thought it could be the devil, you never forgot my logo, you never forgot who I was, and you knew exactly where to drop me off. So it actually works. So sometimes when you astound people, things actually work, okay? So what I'm trying to say here today is for you to manifest your Daredevil. What is your Daredevil? What makes you be not, one more person in the crowd? What is it? So you have folders. I bet everyone here in the crowd has folders. If you don't have a folder, please raise your hand. Somebody on my team will give you a folder. There's 5 questions in that folder that I would like for you guys to answer those 5 questions, because you might end up on my chair up here. So I think you want to be prepared for this chair. Okay, so you can change. Oh. So what's your gift? Let's talk about your gift. How do you know your gift? How do you know what I'm talking about? Your gift is the one thing that's the easiest thing for you to do, and that's the one that you always undervalue. Because it's easy for you, you think it's easy for everybody else. So instead of charging the most for your gift, you actually always charge the least. So this is something that you need to change. What is your gift? You need to think today, my gift is what? Designing clothes, speaking on stage, being a daredevil, flipping burgers. It doesn't really matter. What matters is you need to value your gift, because we feel that it comes easy for us, is easy for everybody else. It's actually the contrary, okay? So know your gift, because from your gift, we're gonna talk about your worth. Believe who you are and know your worth. I was presenting a project in Taipei this past week, And after I presented the project for 2 hours, and I was talking about my gift to somebody, because I can go into a company, and if you allow me, I can tell you exactly what you need to do, how do you need to do to change and to be better. After I presented, this person, we went for lunch, and I see her, she pulls out an Hermes. If nobody knows, Hermes is a very expensive brand, a wallet, and pays for lunch. When we go back into the meeting, she starts asking me, why was I charging that amount of money for that project? Why was that expensive? Why was that kind of money? And then I told her, my project is just like your Hermes wallet. When you go into a store like that, you know the value, you know the price, you know what you need to pay. You don't ask anything. You don't ask them for a discount. You don't ask them to tell you how much it is. Why? Because they know their gift. They know how to value their gift. They know to dare on their designs, and they know what they need to say. So when you go into a store like that, you never ask that. If you don't have money to pay for that wallet, what do? You go back, you hustle some more, you make some money, you don't go back to buy it. But you don't go there and ask for a discount. So what I'm saying here is knowing your gift, knowing your worth, knowing who you are, daring to do something different, daring to do something that people are actually going to want to buy it, is going to bring you to this Hermes wallet. So I told her, I am your Hermes wallet. If you don't want to pay for it, it's fine. So I'm not going to undervalue myself. So this is one of the things. So this is the part of the designer bag. Growth is very uncomfortable. You need to find ways to be uncomfortable every day. So we call it the monsters. What are your monsters? Everyone here has a monster. What is it for you that would be something that would challenge you? A new employee that will cost you $5,000, $10,000 a month? Rent? Putting your kids to private school? A new car? A new lease? What is it that's your monster that you need to be very uncomfortable to grow? Because if you're always comfortable, if you're always in the same position, you're never going to go anywhere. And thus, we never challenge yourself. So daring to challenge yourself is one of the things that we do. Because my own personal journey, you my own personal journey? Oh, no. So my own personal journey was to challenge myself. I have a lot of trouble growing up. I think people have trouble who they are or how they look. Everybody wants to be perfect. Everybody wants to be somebody else. And I remember, in Brazil, you always have to be perfect in Brazil. The girls there, you all know, Brazilians were famous for being beautiful and perfect. And I used to ask my dad, my nose is so strong on me. Like, I wish I had the little tiny, little bitty, nice, cute little girls kind of things. It was very hard to carry on. And my father always, taught me out of it. 2 years ago, I did this photo shoot for the international campaign of KRUZIN. And out of 2,000 pictures I need to pick, like out of my own self, I don't even know why, I picked the one of my profile. And this is the picture that went worldwide in all magazines, in all publications, in all illustrations, all over the world. It was the one thing that bothered me the most when I was growing up, a teenager. It was the one thing that I was always so worried about. And it's the one thing that brought me the most recognition. Because it's the one thing I learned how to challenge. I had to hold on to it, and I had to make it better, not worse. So, and this is actually the picture that is in our store in Dubai. In our store in Dubai, there's a 6 feet tall poster, and this is the picture that is in our stores also in Dubai. So this is how people actually know me, by my profile. Oh, thank you.
Peace offering?
Yes. You can get your shoes now, it's good. So, you're not entitled to anything. Did I jump this, Bobby? Did I just jump? What did I do? What did I do to you? I'm good? You're not entitled to anything, meaning people sometimes feel oh, I should have this or I should have that. Why is it not working? Why do I do so much and I'm not growing? My business is not going anywhere. Do your short-term plan. You know, sometimes you look at plans for the future or everything that you need to do, but your short-term plan is what you're doing here right now. You all came to the seminar. You all here watching me. You're doing your network. Please know each other. Everyone here in this audience is somebody that I believe you can do business with. So your short plan starts right now. Call people, you know, call old clients that you haven't seen, not to sell anything, but just to say hello, to show that you care about their business, how they are doing, and that will always keep them fresh in their mind. So the short-term plan is one of the best things that you can do. Here right now, you could all be already doing business because we're all here for one reason. But we forget that because we're always in the future. We are not in the present, in the short, in the small things that you can do. You're always thinking ahead. What could I do? What, you know, it's too much like that. You have to stay here and do your short-term plan. Build to sell. Build to sell means that prepare yourself, be hungry is all part of the short-term plan. Build to sell. Build to sell means you have to work on your business and not only in your business. Working on your business is talk to people, go do your network, do your marketing, get outside, you know, the bubble that you're in. Working in your business is doing the things that anyone else can do. Answering the calls, being in your computer, staying inside so much that you are actually in a 9-to-5 job. So you're not creating a company for yourself. If you work on your business, you're creating a company for yourself that you can build, you can develop, and you can manufacture to sell. So when you sell your company, is when you're not needed inside your company. You actually made your company possible for others to come and take over. You know, KRUZIN right now is sold worldwide over 10 different countries. Why? Because we built a company to be sold. So I work on the business. When you work in your business, you better go and get a 9-to-5 job because it's less stress, less drama, and you're gonna get your paycheck every month. So this is something you always need to think, okay? So you build your business to sell, if it's a business what you're thinking about. Adversity is your friend always. Don't ever feel like something is happening that you cannot accomplish. When I first came to this country, I always wanted to be at FIT, the Fashion Institute of Technology, and I actually went to FIT in New York. But when I first got here and I went there, they wanted a lot of things from me. They wanted a portfolio translated. They wanted my credits from Brazil. They wanted so many things, and I really wanted to be in that school. What did I do? I went there and I checked how many credits I needed to have from the school that you have to accept me regardless. So I started doing courses and credits over the weekend. So if I built 40 hours in credits or 3 or 4 credits, I could be enrolled in the school, no questions asked. Guess who enrolled in FIT after a few? So like adversity, like issues and problems are gift wrapped like opportunities that you need to take it in your life, okay? Adversity, Business Daredevil is the whole thing that I'm talking about, all wrapped. The next one, Bobby. You are what you believe. That's, you guys, like, after I talk and the slides, it's just for you to like understand in your mind what I'm saying is all part of the same thing. So you are what you believe. If you believe in everything that I'm telling you, if you understand what I'm telling you, you start to understand now what you are with your business right now. The most important thing is, why do you do it? You know, why do you do what you do. Why do you dare? If you don't make sense in life right now, if the things that you do don't make sense as a lifestyle, as a brand, as who you are in life, things are not gonna move forward. It's like, the Apple computer, there was a whole technology about think different, do things different. So he didn't build computers to be sold. He built beautiful machines that are going to be easy and user-friendly for you to have. So he built an entire lifestyle of the why. It starts the why, what, and what are you selling. So if you make sense in what you're selling, for me is the gold circle, why, how, and what. When I started the business of shoes, I was in the business of high heels. And from the high heels, I moved into sneakers with my partners. And, to tell you the truth, for the first 2 years that I designed sneakers, I had never worn one. Never. I was in my heels like a true Brazilian, running heels everywhere. Until one day I was at the airport and we running to catch this flight. We were very late. And I had to remove my shoes and run barefoot in the airport. And I'm like, what am I doing? I designed sneakers. What's going on? What's wrong with me? So I felt like I was not making sense of my own company. I had a company. I designed shoes that are comfortable. It's supposed for you to be running. It's supposed to make your life easier and possible. And I was myself not even wearing it. So how would I push? How would I grow if I wasn't believing what I was doing? So from there on, here I am on sneakers. You might see me in heels from time to time, whoever knows me here, but I'm usually in sneakers even though I had to come to, I had to understand that I'm just a 5'3" person and girls hate that, but here I am. So this is a few things about myself. I think I already said it. I am the creative director for KRUZIN Footwear, which is a worldwide company. We are in over 10 different countries with distribution, wholesale, retail, e-commerce, and everything else. Our partners are, sorry, just saw my name there, just got. So we also run an agency, a brand and marketing agency. I had to create the agency for the lack of people that could do what I wanted to be done. So when people couldn't do what I needed, instead of complaining and being upset, I just created my own agency. And from there, I started working with other people. So we do branding, consulting, websites. We do everything a brand could possibly need and the business professional consulting. From doing all of this, the venture capitalists in Dubai who have actually invested the money in KRUZIN, saw the potential, saw what I was doing, and I became the retail partner for the VCs in Dubai. So we actually seek for companies in the world that can be, brought to Dubai and developed in Dubai. So from designing a shoe, and let me tell you, when I started designing sneakers, I didn't even know what I was doing. So, but from there, from designing a sneaker, where now I am here right now on the stage, I'm very grateful. And this is one of the things I tell everyone, just please be grateful for everything that you do, everything that you have, and every day for the little small things. And now I want to pick some people to come in my chair. If you have your folders, you have your folders, right? How much more time do I have? How much more time do I have, do you know? Anyone knows? 10 minutes. So Dr. Lee, could you please come to my chair, please? So Dr. Lee's coming to my chair. You come in next. Lori, please go over there. I'm sorry, pointing. I shouldn't be pointing. Sorry. Dr. Lee. You want to come upstairs?
I
don't know if this is good. You want to test it?
Oh, okay.
Wait.
So where are my questions, Bobby? Do you have the questions here too? So you can put it on the stage? So would you mind explaining who Dr. Lee is for us today in Miami?
他 说那个李总能不能先简单介绍一下你自己
我是3年前来到迈阿密，
？3 years ago, I came to Miami,
但是来到迈阿密，我就想接受一个挑战，
so I'm actually giving myself a challenge.
我要把中国人带到迈阿密。
I want to bring in more Chinese people here in Miami.
所以说我做了第一本杂志，中英文的《大唐品格》。
So I did a media company and have my magazine here.
我建了第一个最好的餐厅——大唐私房菜。
I built the first luxury Chinese restaurant here.
我买了 Brickell 最大的土地。
I purchased the only vacant land in Brickell.
今年我要拍一个关于迈阿密的电影。
This year I'm going to shoot a movie about Miami.
我还要建一个 SPA，
I'm going to also build a spa,
中国的医院。
Chinese hospital.
这就是我的梦想，
This is my dream.
一个一个会实现。
One by one, I can make them realize.
Hey! Dr. Lee is he is your daredevil. And listen, this is what I'm telling you about here. Dr. Lee was sitting there the whole time. He has been in this room for about an hour and a half now. See who he is. See what he can provide. And I bet no one here has had the daredevil, the guts to have even talked to him. Do you guys need someone with like a little logo? I am this person, come talk to me. I can get you funding, jobs, business. Why? Look at him. Doesn't he look like somebody you should talk to? Huh? So next time, I'm bringing people in a chair because you guys are here trying to do business, and I don't understand why no one talks to each other. No one here talks to each other. I don't get it. It's really hard for me to understand. And everybody then complains. Money is a struggle. Opportunities are not here. There is crisis. All the Chinese people that are here today travel. You know how long it takes you to get here? Do you know? I know. I go there 4 times a year. It's 2 days traveling. They're all here for you. Please understand business. And Dr. Lee, I need to go to your restaurant. You need to say what your restaurant is.
在801
It's in
Brickell Bay Drive。
Brickell 801 Brickell Bay Drive, 33131.
What's the name?
The name is 大唐真味. Just remember 大唐.
The best restaurant, I think.
So please, when Dr. Lee leaves after, talk to him, get his card. This is his assistant, his interpreter also that deals with his business. Talk to him. This is somebody you should talk. And of course, I am making a pair of customized KRUZIN shoes for him with his signature on it because he deserves it. Thank you. 谢谢 Dr. Lee, 谢谢. Okay, so it's good. Thank you so much. Let's take it. Thank you. You're next in my chair. I need a girl after. Should I get? Oh, yeah. Hello, how are you?
Thank you. Hi, how are you?
Okay, so can you tell me a little bit about you very fast?
Okay, my name is J.M. Kavariagi. I'm a designer, actor, model.
Also, he has a new line of products, grooming products for men. Look at this. Don't you want to buy products from him? I want to buy all the products you're wearing right now. So we met here at the show. He was walking around the show. He met me here yesterday, and he told me about his product. He told me, I want to create this line. I want to create this company, and it's about hair grooming products for men. I'm like, you are the epitome of your brand. Like, of course I'll buy things for any guy I know just to sell it. So he's here in my chair now to tell me, what's your gift?
I think my gift is passion and creativity. And it sounds weird, but I used to think that I was very, I used to criticize everything and everybody until I noticed that what I was seeing, it was lacking on things. So I was feeling bad with myself until I had the revelation and I discovered that it's not that I was criticizing, I was seeing niche. missing things in others. That's why I start creating my own product line with different smells, different textures, and everything.
So what do you think is your worth today?
When it comes to a value, you mean? Worth? Well, worth, to be honest with you, I want to leave a legacy. I want to whatever I do, show to others that they can also do. Whatever they want into whatever market or whatever business they are in.
So how do you dare? How do you feel you dare? So people can wake up in the morning and say when they wake up in the morning, why should I care about you? Why should I care about your brand? Why should I care about wearing your stuff?
Why should you care about it? Because, well, I think that it's only one life, and we have just when you see everything that's happening around the world, you see I have so much little time to do what I wanted to do. Am I gonna die? Are you gonna see it in the cemetery, or you wanna see it while you're alive?
I love it. So you deserve to be the Daredevil too. Give me a... So guys, he's starting a product line. He's an actor and a model. He's gonna shoot with my shoes, of course, because we're gonna have to change this. And he's gonna shoot my shoes.
Let's do it.
He's gonna be me in my campaign. We're gonna use his products on my photo shoot. I'm telling you, collaboration is everywhere. You don't stop here. You go, and you go. So he's gonna happen on my products, and he's gonna be. I have the opportunity to get you from here, and all of a sudden, one day, you are just international. Can you imagine that? Just like that. So this is gonna happen because he dared to talk to me. He dared to talk to me. Thank you.
Thank you, my pleasure.
Yes. So talking about your worth and your brand value, one thing I wanted to say is, I cannot disagree with the brand, the value that you have for your brand. I will never disagree. So if I ask you, what's your brand value? And you tell me, I think my brand value is $1 million. I think my brand value is $10 million. I cannot disagree with that. That's your personal brand value. That's like, I sacrifice my kids, I sacrifice money and time and all of this. So this is your emotional brand value. Now let's look at your financial brand value. What is your financial brand value? Is it $100? Why your emotional brand value is $1 million and you have no invoices to pay for that, and you're not making business, and your company is not $1 million? What is it that you're not doing right? First, you don't know your gift is, that you can actually really charge for it. You don't know your worth. You're not daring. You're not out there. You're not doing your short-term things, and you're not bringing your company to your emotional value. So you actually lacking on your own self, because you're the only one who can tell yourself how much you value forth. When I first started this business, I thought to myself, I think I value like $10 million. And then the bank used to tell me, no, you're not. I'm like, let's see about that. Let's see who's laughing now. But there is the emotional. You cannot just hold into an emotional value, because then you feel you're entitled to things. You feel you don't need to do anything and you can wait for it to happen. So bring the financial value to the number that you have in your mind, and it's gonna happen. And this is my lovely, tell me who you are.
My name is Laurie Allen.
Loud so everybody can hear you.
Laurie Allen.
And she's a true daredevil. Tell Laurie what you do. Nobody's gonna believe what you do.
I own a circus production company. Like Cirque du Soleil, but we just do local, corporate, and 5 proms this weekend.
So she's your Miami Cirque du Soleil. And what's your gift, Laurie?
My gift is a lack or no planning. I never planned to do any business that I ever entered into. I saw an opportunity and someplace that I maybe could make a fit, and I did it.
And what's your worth?
$3 million year to date.
I did not know that. I just found out. I'm so happy for it. We go way back. We go 6 years way back. Like, she's here today because she deserves to sit in the chair. This is a person who works so hard.
Oh, thank you.
She makes all her outfits. She has a circus, like a trapeze inside of her location. She brings artists from all over the world. She houses them. She babysit them. She mommy them. She does everything in the truck, brings it back, and makes the most beautiful parties here. There are some parties you guys might have been to at Casa Tua, at Gulfstream, New Year's, everything. And you know who did all of that? Again, another person in this here, just wearing her little pink shorts, her pink shoes, and nobody talked to. She can get you business. She can get you out there. She can make you money. She can throw your next event like to the roof. Like, what's happening here? Another like, what's happening? Tell them what's happening.
What's happening here?
Yes.
Well, I did the grand opening of this place when it first opened. The air conditioning was out, half the people weren't here, but I'm the person that you called to do the grand opening, and Alessandra has been a dear. I've seen her from the beginning, and the reason that I met Alessandra was because in a sea of sameness as is Miami, my daughter wanted something unique and something different. And I said, you can't go to the mall. No offense to the mall. I said, you've got to go to the source. And if you want to be different, if you want to stand out, you have to go to the places that create that. And that's Miss Gold.
That's Miss Gold. So, Larry, if you had to say anything for everyone who's trying right now, who thinks like there's so many struggles and there's so many things that need to be done, and it takes some, like, what would you say, like in one or two words?
I would say be original. It takes nothing to copy. And when you copy someone, typically it's a poor example. Be original, be yourself.
Okay, so my next one, he's not expecting this, but it's Bobby. The girls disappeared on me, sorry, I'm not trying to do too well, you know, I'm not playing gender here, but like, I don't know what's happening with my girls, but, oh, yes.
This
Sorry.
was not planned.
Sorry, Bobby.
I must say.
I had to bring you.
They don't call it a hot seat for nothing. Like, I just sat down and I'm already melted.
So, Bobby, tell us what is happening now. What do you do? Show your shoes too, because you look good on those cruising.
Well, I'm a food model. Just kidding. I'm an artist, I'm a designer, I'm a creator. Pretty much anything that has to do with changing the perception of reality in any way possible.
So, what's your gift?
My gift is to create without boundaries.
What's your worth?
Emotional or financial?
Emotional first.
Emotional, I'm about to top the 10 million right now.
She's my Galliano. He is my Galliano. We're gonna get him to be the next Galliano. That's your worth to me.
That's definitely what I really want.
So tell me, how do you dare every day? Stand up, because you dare right now. This is Bobby anywhere. 7-Eleven, supermarket, going anywhere, going to meetings with me, that's Bobby right there. Do you
Amongst
think he
Porsches and
cares?
Ferraris and all kinds of people, business people. I dare by being myself, because I realize my strength is not perhaps being the person that's gonna come like Alessandra and change your mindset about your business and what you wanna do in your life. My talent is being myself. And the one thing that is hard for me to transfer to others without example. So if I don't leave my house, let's say every morning, looking the way I am and being myself, I cannot inspire others to do the same and to be inspired to be like me in the sense of like adopting my style and what I have to offer.
So let me tell you something. Bobby comes from Nicaragua, okay? And of course, in his country, he couldn't exercise who he really is, and his look and who he is, because that's not, it's seen, you know, poorly there. So the fact that Bobby dresses this way every day and exercises who he is and tells the world, I am here for you, means if there is a kid, if there is somebody out there who is like afraid to dare, afraid of their gift, afraid of their worth, afraid to be this daredevil and grab to their dreams and what they need to do. The way Bobby dresses, if you see Bobby on the street one day, you're gonna go like, whoa, you know? So when you look at Bobby, he's the inspiration for people to do exactly what they wanna do in life. And he's going places, you know, this is Bobby right here. He's gonna be about in 3 to 4 stores right now. He is showing all over the world with me, and I bring him with me on my suitcase wherever I go.
Thank you, thank you. I really appreciate that. Love you.
So anyone, I think they're gonna kick me out of stage soon. So anyone here wants to ask me anything or say anything, please, I'll come to you. Oh, you come. So I have boy, girl, boy, girl, boy, girl. I think I'm being pretty fair. What the doggy? Can I ask him questions? How do you dare? You have the microphone? So tell me who you are.
I am Alice McLaughlin, and this is Motika.
And what do you do?
I'm a broadcaster, a journalist by trade, and a creative.
Good. So tell me what's your gift?
My gift is being the glue.
And what's your worth?
Priceless.
Priceless. I like that. So how do you dare every day?
I try new things, though I plan and I have goals and I am very scheduled and organized. It's being halfway in both, allowing your creative and allowing the best of you with a purpose so you can achieve and excel.
Good. So another daredevil from Miami, see? Everyone here, they're all daredevils in Miami, and we're all reaching other places. So thank you so much for sitting here. And guys, if you want to reach out to her, remember what she said. You guys complain about press. I don't have press. I don't know how to reach press. I don't know how to put myself out there. Look.
We are press and we create the content. We have a great show that hope to have you.
Yes.
Right now we're broadcasting and live casting in about 9 platforms from Key Biscayne Radio to the world.
Radio show, you can go there and speak your mind. Speak about your business. So please, after this, you should introduce yourselves and talk about your business, okay?
Thank you.
And the least, very fast, but I need to bring this man over here, Mr. Franklin Myrtle, who came all the way from Fort Lauderdale, made the trip here. So I have to bring him on stage. And then if somebody has, oh, Lila, please, put yourself out there. I need to hear 3 seconds. Mr. Franklin. Yes, you can call people up.
Yes, I would love to call Martu Freeman, the CEO of Miami Talk Fashion Week. Come on up here. Don't be afraid.
No,
please.
you know what, Franklin?
No, I need to have them here with me.
I think it's gonna be all about you. You know who can come here? Mr. Chris Fashion.
Oh, I'm calling Chris and Amos.
Chris
definitely.
Fashion and Amos
my fashion brothers.
People, these are all Miami people who do business, who make things happen, who shake and bake. I'm bringing them on stage not just for anything. I'm bringing them on stage so you can know who they are, know their names, get their information, follow them in social media. Please, this is not something that happens every day. I mean, shows like this are very hard to put together. So look at these people here on stage. Mr. Franklin puts together the Fort Lauderdale Fashion Week every year. So just look at these people and make sure you don't forget. How can you forget? Look, his name is Amos Make Me Famous. And that's Chris Fashion. They're iconic figures in the Miami scene. And
sorry.
So and she already came. Lila, come here, Lila, please.
Lila, I know.
I'm gonna get mad at her. She doesn't have my shoes today, and she owns probably 20 pairs. So, Lila Nicole, is it working? No, this is not working.
Here you go, my dear. Take mine.
So where did,
I am actually a fan of her brand, but I'm cheating today because it was raining.
so she doesn't wear my shoes in the rain. She doesn't
No,
want
I
to
do not.
ruin
Absolutely
them.
not.
So Lila Nicole is like the swimsuit queen of Miami. Her swimsuits have been worn by all the celebrities. She's in Sports Illustrated, all the supermodels. She does Fashion Week, Miami Swim Week. She is like on fire.
Yeah.
I'm sorry?
Yeah.
Oh, BET Award, you know, it doesn't really, what matters is like she's making it happen. Doesn't matter who's behind her. If she's on stage right now, it's because she's it.
Well, I work with Alessandra all the time. I'm a swimwear designer based in Miami. I'm also a costume designer and a creative. I am now styling too for MTV, VH1, BET, working with legends like Toni Braxton, DJ Khaled, Cardi B. And I always pull Alessandra's kicks for our stuff, and she works creatively with me too. And then these gentlemen here, also part of my family. It's funny that we're all on stage together.
Lila,
Yes.
what's your gift?
My gift is that I'm very aggressive when I want something. I absolutely never take no, and I'm very creative.
What's your worth?
My worth is not where it's going to be because I'm working on it, but my job is my baby. Like, it's everything to me. Nothing means more.
And how do you dare every day?
I do what I feel. I live by whatever comes into my mind. Like, I dare just to be me and to do what I want.
Good. So Lila is somebody else for you guys to meet and talk, and because she can put you in many, many places and events, and we did BET together. It was insane.
Yeah, it was
great.
fun. Yeah.
It was fun. Amos, what's your gift?
Well, my gift is to love everyone and be the best that I can be for them.
He's a love bug. And what's your worth?
My worth is priceless. There's no price that or value can put on any human being in the world because we're all unique in our own way.
So how do you dare every day?
Well,
He has KRUZIN on, by the way.
Well, I dare to be what I need to become. So it's a statement within itself. So it's a lot of self-preservation on where everybody needs to go. And I think that that's the most important thing above God. That's the most important
So
thing.
when I spoke to you guys about being grateful, love what you do and say, I like more, I love more, I'm grateful more. Amos is a perfect example. Amos and Chris Fashion are a perfect example of that. I have never, in the 6 years I've known them, I have never ever encountered Amos without a smile on his face. I mean, and Chris, ever. And I have never met Chris without him coming to say hi to me and doing a little dance.
I wanted to say thank you. It's an honor and a pleasure to be here on behalf of Alessandra Gold and also with the textile event as well. Thank you all. It's so amazing just to be here. And I'm blessed and honored to be a friend and a family to you.
I love you. You know,
Love you too.
Mr. Franklin, what is your gift?
My gift. Which
Gift
one?
is all of this. All of this.
I have so many gifts.
So
Well,
your gift, one gift.
I
tell
could
me.
start about what I do.
Yes.
I'm a casting director. I'm part owner of Fort Lauderdale Fashion Week. I help Miami International Fashion Week cast that. I'm a model. I'm a stylist. I'm a designer, barbershop owner. What else? Part of magazine owner. I help produce a lot of stuff. I met Miss Lila Nicole with the Runway BET. I've been honored American Next Top Model at 4 times. I got roasted by Comedy Central. They roasted me. They made it.
And what's your worth?
My worth is unlimited. He and I were just talking about that. It's unlimited.
And how do you dare every day?
I dare by going above and beyond.
Above and beyond.
Yes.
Just being the Daredevil.
Yes.
See, on the brand, on the KRUZIN brand, if you, I don't know, Bobby, if we have the KRUZIN brand, the KRUZIN saying there, if you realize the dot on the I is the Daredevil. The reason why the dot in the I on the I is a Daredevil is because of I am. I am myself. I am the one who's going to control my destiny. I am the one who's going to make the change. And I am my own daredevil who's going to take the risks and do what I need to do to survive, to grow, and to be where I need to be and where I wanted to be. So that's why the daredevil is in the I, as your own individual, and you are the only one that can make it happen. Nobody else can do it for you. And the last but not least,
Yes.
Hello out there.
so what is your gift, Mr. Chris Fashion?
Oh, my
take
goodness.
it. So, like
I'm a natural born performer.
And what is your worth?
Oh man, it's priceless. It's just priceless. Just getting up every day and being able to do what I do and be me and getting paid for it. Even
Getting paid for it.
Yes, and getting paid for it, just being myself. I've always dreamed of just being myself.
So he knows his gift, he knows his worth, and he gets paid for it, and he dares every day.
Every day.
So how do you dare? Do a little. You need to dare over here. Do a little dare.
Well, I mean, everyone always see me dancing. Even if no one is watching, I'm dancing. You understand? I'm just always performing because that's the way I express myself. You understand? That's what keeps me. Whether I'm pop locking, Michael Jackson, Prince, whatever it is.
This one is for you, Lori. He needs to go to your circus. You groom him, okay? Lori puts him in the circus.
I'm a walking circus. I'm a walking circus.
So all I wanted to say is, in our company, we did you put the vouchers, Bobby?
Yep.
Where did you put the vouchers?
Front row.
Front row? Where? Underneath? Nobody's sitting in the front row? Okay, so I was going to do, reach out under your chair and get a voucher to have, but Bobby has 5 vouchers. The 5 people that want it the most, I'm gonna do a 30 minutes Skype consultation for your business personally, one-on-one with me. So we have 5 vouchers, the 30 minutes, 5 vouchers. If you guys find it, if you don't find it, 2 already gone. 1, 2. So there are 5. Talk to Bobby, okay? I'm gonna do a 30 minutes Skype, and this is what we do. My booth, the sneaker booth, is over there. That's KRUZIN Footwear. This is what I do. That's my life. That's my brand. And we also do the consultation for businesses. So if you guys are interested in talking to us, talking to our company for distribution, wholesale, business, branding, creating something, or just like coming to our parties, which are amazing, okay, you should go, put your names over there, and then be part of this community that we're creating every day here in Miami. We are a community. Everyone who's been up on the stage came today especially not for me, because I already know them, understand that. These people did not come here today for me. These people came here today for you, okay? So I hope you guys had an amazing time. 谢谢. Everybody, all the Chinese, 谢谢. And if you want to talk to me, I'll be right there, available. If anyone wants to sit in the chair, take pictures, sit on my chair, just please Instagram me and hashtag me, okay?
All right, thank you so much. Hey, Alessandra, you know, that was so inspiring. I took your advice and I upgraded my footwear. I no longer have hurting feet. Thank you.